Ah, Teach, not the follow when I'm still getting ready. Thank you so much. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Crystalsis. I am a tuner VTuber and a variety streamer that mostly plays JRPGs and other narrative games. Tonight I am playing Neo the World Ends With You, possibly for the last time on stream. Actually, I said I was going to get 100% on this. I don't know if I'm going to get 100% on this on stream. There's a lot of grinding to get to that last 100%. But we'll see. I also don't even remember what I was doing in terms of, because I was grinding and then I haven't touched this game in like 4 days, and in my brain that means I don't remember anything. Rewind to when you were... Oh, I was... Okay, I was grinding certain drops from some of the plague noise. So I have gotten every single drop except for the Another Day drops right now. I mean, I have his hardest drop basically, so that doesn't matter. I haven't even fought these guys yet, which is what I'm going to do today. I don't know, should I use the Black Cat set, or should I stick with this? I mean, I'm not even leveling anything up here. Okay, what are the newest pins I have? Yeah, I don't have a lot of new pins to level right now. So I think I'll go back to the Black Cat set. I'm either going to use the Black Cat set or this set, the season set. There really isn't another good set for this. Okay, so in that case, we're going to Another Day. So I already beat Suzukichi and I got one of the stamps. It was in the West Exit bus terminal. So the story of Another Day, for those who have never seen this, is that Another Day is like a parallel universe. It does not take place in the main game's universe. And so all the characters know each other already, with the exception of Sho. He's only in my party right now. So in Another Day, you can get Sho back in your party. He's only in my party right now because I need to max out his stats. But aside from that, the other 6 characters, Rindo, Fret, Nagi, Shoka, Beat, and Neku all know each other. And they were going to go to a concert. But Fred lost the tickets for the concert. So they were really bummed, and they were kind of just like wandering around Shibuya. And they saw a poster. I think it's a poster. Basically, they were informed of this thing called Reaper's Romp. And the prize for Reaper's Romp is tickets to the music festival that they want to go to. So obviously they're going to do... Okay, not doing that. So obviously they're going to do that. And in order to get these tickets, we have to do... go around and get some stamps, basically. The first stamp we got was in West Exit Bus Terminal. Right down here. We found Kanon there. Talked to her. She tried to con us into buying like books, some kind of encyclopedia set, it seemed like, and Fred almost bought them, but then we didn't. So she sicked Suzukichi on us. And you just fight him in his noise form. You fight him in his first form, the one where he's like sitting down and does the giant electric shock thing that they have to hide behind cars. You fight him in that form, and he's not that hard. I might die if I fight her on ultimate difficulty. Also, you still don't collide into people, which is nice. Hmm? Because you are alive in another day. So, we found Tsugumi. Congratulations on making it to the Reaper's Romp checkpoint. Hand me your card and I'll go ahead and stamp it. Lady Tsugumi. Lady Nagi, what a surprise. And a pleasant one at that. How long has it been since we last met? Christmas, was it? At Lord Ishimoto's special dinner show, if I recall. That sounds about right. It really has been a while. It's so interesting to see like what they did with all the characters' relationships to each other. Because like in the original story, Shoka and Nagi have nothing. No relation to each other. Kanon and Susakichi, also no relation to each other. But then they just like stick these relationships into Another Day. And basically Another Day is kind of like a giant what if, like, because it's a parallel universe, so it's like, what if this did happen? Oh, you can also fight another person on Another Day, which is Sho. You find like an identical copy of Sho, and he is at the... Where is it? The overpass. And there is some implication of that Sho, I guess, is that basically the Sho on your team belongs to Another Day. Like, it's implied that the Sho on your team belongs to Another Day. And the Sho you fight is actually from the main game's world, and he somehow like parallel world hopped. It's never stated how he world hops or anything, but apparently he just does. That he can just do that now. Anyways, and I haven't heard a peep from you the whole time. How have you been? I'm sure you're well aware of Lord Ishimoto's new solo album, Twister 2021 Fun in the Sun. Tell me, have you already purchased it? Of course, 5 copies so I could get all the different album covers. Admittedly, I have done this with certain things where I have bought multiple copies of the same thing to get exclusives. I don't recommend it, but if you have the cash, I expected no less from you. I, for one, managed to acquire the full collection of exclusive bonus photographs that come with each purchase from Tower Records. 30 in all, depicting our beloved Lord Ishimoto enjoying his private life away from the spotlight. Naturally, I have assembled them into an album for preservation and perusal. Ooh. Tsugumi's taking psychic damage. Well, when I followed him through his last tour, Come On Japan, Splish Splash on the Beach, Twister Fest. Why is everything Twister? I mean, I know, like, the main song of the first game was... I think it was called Twister, and then I guess the team is called Wicked Twisters. The team that made The World Ends With You really likes Twisters. Or the translation team, I'm not sure. I bought all the t-shirts and towels exclusive to each venue. 10 each at every Holy shit, Tsugumi, how much money do you have? Oh, now Nagi's taking psychic damage. Most impressive. Rindude, what's going on? Some kind of... some kind of pissing contest about who's the bigger Ishimoto fan? Yeah, basically. Most of it's going way over my head. By the way, I feel silly even asking, but you are going to Shibuya Palooza, right? Oh yeah, that's the name of the music festival. I mean, there's no way you'd miss Death March's big reunion. That's... Oh, don't tell me. It couldn't be that you don't have tickets, and that's why you're playing this game. One sec, I need to put on my hoodie. It is cold. Oh, I should probably have muted my mic, but... clothing noises. It's fine. It won't make you go deaf as long as I don't actually accidentally smack the mic. That would be unthinkable. So, what if I haven't... so what if I haven't a ticket yet? There's no shame in earning one now. Oh my god, she has an Ojo-sama laugh. I don't know if I can do that. Oh. No, I can't. Oh, I can't do it in like a high enough pitch voice that it sounds good. I can do it at like normal voice, like oh ho 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 ho. But yeah, I can't go high enough pitch. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna embarrass myself. This is just too perfect. Sorry, but I won't be stamping your card today. Wow, that is... Tsugumi, what a bitch move. Oh, the humanity. To think one of my comrades would hinder my path to Lord Ishimoto. So, like, Nagi considers them comrades, but you will stamp my card and I will witness the glorious return of Death March. Not if I can help it. And then we get into a fight with her noise form. Of course she does. I believe all the bosses have a new pin drop on ultimate difficulty. But since I specifically won the Black Cat and it drops from Suzukichi on hard difficulty, I didn't do his ultimate drop. Oh wow, I'm doing a lot of damage. Well, I mean, this is the Black Cat set, so I guess I shouldn't be super surprised. I'm trying to not get imprisoned and have my face lizard off. Oh god. I have... Oh, Rindo got imprisoned. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, don't do what I just did. Don't get imprisoned. Oh, what it... Oh. Oh, right, you still do this move. Ow! Holy crap. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Gimme, I need you to die before I die, please. Because at this rate, wait. No, 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 no. Okay. Luckily, Rindo won't just stand there like a dummy and take it now. Cool, there we go. I was not paying attention to her drop rate. Actually, wait, I don't even know her drop rate because I haven't fought her. Well, I got something. I can guarantee you, like, the normal and easy drop rate is 100%. I just don't know what the other drop rate is. Really? You're not new? That better not be your ultimate pin drop. You win. Your love for Lord Ichimoto is too strong. Yours is formidable as well, Lady Tsugumi. Here, take the stamp. Or, here, the stamp. Take it and go. Yeah, it's number 2. Go, Lady Nagi, fulfill your destiny. You have to see Death March. Our hearts will always be united in our love for Lord Ishimoto. Farewell, my friend. As she passes away. No, Lady Tsugumi. Lady Tsugumi, thank you. I shan't let your death have been in vain. Lord Rindo, much as it pains me, we must carry on. Sure thing, let's get moving. Wait, she's not actually dead, is she? See you again at the concert. I just imagined her, like, doing the really dramatic fainting thing and, like, passing on, like, slowly passing out on the grass, like, on the floor. Yeah, that's what I picture her doing. So dramatic. What was the drop that I got? I mean, honestly, if that was the ultimate drop, it wouldn't be horrible because then I don't have to I constantly redo this without it wasn't the ultimate drop. 50%, okay. That's not... I mean, it's better than Susie K's. Trying to get these drops is going to be the death of me again. Because I'm relatively certain they don't have boss noise forms, or like they don't have on-screen boss noise forms, I should say. Like, you can't, I don't think you can chain them even after you beat another day. I think you can, I think the only thing you can do is like redo the day over and over and over. Hey, it's Ayano. I wonder who has the relationship with Ayano. You all are here for the romp, right? Of course you are, just look at you. You're obviously starving for Shibuya Palooza tickets. I'm afraid I won't let you have them so easily. If you want your precious tickets, you'll have to go through... Ayano? What? You... Shoka, what are you doing here? You know each other? She's my sister. What are you doing here, Ayano? So... in the main storyline, Shoka and Ayano were not sisters, but they basically treated each other like sisters, and they loved each other. In this storyline, they are actual sisters, and they don't like each other. I'm working, clearly. Someone has to put food on the table. What about you? Shouldn't you be at Shibuya Palooza already? Yeah, I should, but somebody messed up our plans. More importantly, I know your whole aesthetic is really important to you, but stop stealing Iggy! You can't just let my iguana ride on your shoulder when you go out. Also, apparently Iggy belongs to Shoka. Oh, don't be selfish. It won't kill you to let me play with him every once in a while. Besides, he likes it, don't you, Iggy? Yes, you do, you good boy. Oh my god. Never would have guessed Shoka had a pet iguana. Oh. Reptiles are surprisingly popular these days. Indeed, I myself am raising 10 snakes. Oh my god. 10? Yeah. I guess... Are reptiles good pets in Japan? The only reason I'm thinking of that is because Japan is so warm all year round almost. Like, okay, Hokkaido gets snow, which is like the northern island of Japan. But the rest of most of the rest of Japan is just really warm. And because they're like an island, they're relatively humid. And like that's what reptiles need, right? Heat and humidity. But then again, I don't know. Surprisingly, when I went to Japan, I was kind of surprised. It wasn't as humid as Hong Kong. I've been to Hong Kong a bunch of times, and Hong Kong is like disgustingly humid in the summer. Like you walk outside, at least the way I felt it was, I walk outside and I instantly get like sticky. It is, I hated it. But Japan, I went into Japan in summer too. Oh, I guess it was early summer. Was it early summer? Yeah, I guess it was early summer. I went to Japan in like early summer and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like swelteringly hot and disgustingly humid. It was still a bit more humid than I like, but manageable. Ugh, that's enough. Just give us the stamp already, or do you want to fight for it? No way am I passing up the bonus I get if I beat you. Prepare yourselves. Oh, so they get a bonus for fighting us, apparently. Now, Shoka, or no, Ayano and Tsugumi working this job sort of makes sense. Kanon, like, doing her own thing while working this job just seems so weird to me, like... Oh. Right, she just starts with that. Oh god. Oh god. She hurts. Ow! Okay, there we go. Oh, wow, I have something that she's weak against. What is it? Also, please, 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 everything hurts. Oh, I know what she's weak against. She's weak against fire. Ow, I can't even get that off, though, because apparently I'm too close. I'm gonna die. I just realized I'm going to die. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ah, okay, no, I have to go for it. I'm still gonna die. She is definitely the one I recommend using like a healing set against, because oh, oh wow, I beat her. Well, that's what happens when you're weak to the fire attribute and you get a giant flaming cat head dropped on you. Cool. I didn't die. I had 5.5% HP left. Scarletite. I'm relatively certain that's her ultimate drop. I think they all drop Scarletite for their ultimate drop, maybe. No, but bonus. How dare you? I knew I should have found another job. Stamp. Now. Huh. And make sure you put Iggy back in his tank. Fine, here, now get out of my sight. Spermion! That's all the stamps. Let's head back to the Hachiko to get our tickets. Let me see. I think the Scarletite was her ultimate drop. In which case, I don't have to fight her on ultimate anymore. Ah, yeah, that was the ultimate drop. So, okay. They have the exact same drop percentage. This is how you can tell sometimes when like things are the same drop. So like, you know how you see how Tsugumi has a 90.86% drop rate for the hard pin and the normal pin? Most likely they're both Hanadoki Void. And since her ultimate pin drop is the exact same as Ayano's, most likely it's also a Scarletite. This one I'm not so sure. I don't think it's a Scarletite. And then as for you, I don't even want to deal with you. I still need an absurd amount of money to buy that pin from Il Cavello. Maybe I should just grind money today. I could do that. I could just grind some money. That is an option. But for starters, I will beat the day. Another day is actually pretty short, I'd say. Oh, maybe I should have saved. Oh well. Wow, you got all the stamps. Great job, everybody. Oh my god, it's so weird hearing Hishima laugh. Like, he's all moody and brooding. What? It's so strange. You're the first team to collect all three. Really? It does seem odd, and I don't recall encountering any other participants in our way. As an extra reward, you can move on to the super special bonus round. If you win, you get not just tickets to Shibuya Palooza, but VIP tickets to Shibuya Palooza. Say what? Endless refreshments included, of course. No way! Free food and drinks? Dude. Yo, Rindo, we gotta get those VIP tickets. Damn right, we're in. We might as well, since we've already made it this far. Okie dokie, let the bonus round begin. Yoo-hoo, Oshiba! That's right, you gotta fight Shiva again. Hmm? Did he get lost on his way to the club? Oh, that's so true. He totally looks like he's from, what are those? What are the like the handsome men clubs called again? Wait, I'm a. This is totally not important or relevant to the stream whatsoever, but Googling. Oh, I'm thinking of Host Club. That's what I'm thinking of. Dere. Oh god, he even says the same thing in this world. I already don't like this guy. Yeah, me too. I'll be the one to decide if you're worthy of VIP seats, or if you deserve to be left out in the cold. On your marks, get set, go. So you just refight all of the Reapers. I think you. So he should only have one form, so to speak. And it's like his. Oh my god. It's the form that he has like when the whole screen's all like red and Shibuya is all like destroyed. He's not. I actually think he's easier than why is he like just sliding everywhere? I think he's actually easier than Ayano, at least to me. Basically, for Shiva, you just you wait for him to attack once, and I don't think he has like. Never mind, he does this. I thought he didn't do this. So generally for this stage, I prefer just dodging because he attacks so much. I don't really feel safe sometimes attacking him, but apparently I'm going to right now. Not that it matters because you can't actually end the fight in this mode. I forgot. When he's like this, you can't end the fight. He will always have like 1 HP. So, oh, he does do the meteor too. Look, it's made up of people. But Black Cat destroys it so easily. And he's done. Yeah, I find him so much easier than Ayano just because it's not like he has little, like, the Guardian Glaive defensive shield around him. So, like, getting close to him doesn't do anything. And all his attacks are actually relatively easy to dodge. I say this after getting my butt handed to me, like, multiple times. Doing his boss fight. Stay beautiful. Oh! Maybe it does have a match. Because Stay Gold looks exactly like that, except it's a white diamond. This one's a black diamond. I didn't even check if Stay Gold has a partner pin. Incredible, you won the bonus round. Here are your tickets to Shibuya Palooza. You earned them. Why does it say Shibuya Festival, not Shibuya Palooza? We did it! Woo! Oh. Ooh. Oh, I can't make noises like that. I'm like so self-conscious that I don't make noises like that. Even Even in like a group of people, like at a concert or something, I'm so quiet. This is why I don't go to concerts. We're going to Shibuya Palooza. We can go to the concert. We can see Def March and Lord Ishimoto. We did it. Well done. Here. These are your VIP passes. Wait, what was the point of giving us the normal pass and then the VIP passes? Does this not double as a normal pass? Truly, no one is more worthy of endless refreshments than you. Thank you. Oh my god, I can't believe this is real life. Shibuya Palooza, here we come. He's awfully cheerful all of a sudden. You mustn't be so sour, Lord Rindo. Yeah, it all worked out in the end. Let him enjoy this. No use crying over spoiled milk and all that. That's not... Anyway, let's go live it up at Shibuya Palooza. Yeah, better hurry to 104. I don't even have B on my team, I forgot. Sfermion. Dang, it's so crowded. Good thing we're VIPs, eh? Thanks for losing our tickets, Frat. We wouldn't be here without you. Aw, shucks, Shoki. All I did was mess everything up. Untrue, although it did appear that way at the outset. Can we drop it already? It's all good now. Yeah, all that matters is we finally made it to Shibuya Palooza. Yet, are we one short of a full party? Has anyone seen Lord Minamimoto? Now that you mention it, no, I haven't. Not for a while. Relax, I'm sure he just wandered off somewhere. Some people like to go to concerts alone, you know. I guess. I don't know if I would ever go to a concert alone. But the thing is, I also don't like... It's not that I don't like going with my friends. It's just... Okay, I just don't like going to concerts in general, because I'm not good with large crowds. Large crowds of people are the only time I get claustrophobic. I am fine with small, tight spaces, but like I am totally fine shoving myself into a little cupboard. I cannot stand large crowds of people. That's when I feel claustrophobic. So like I went to a concert with my, like it wasn't even a well, okay, technically it was a concert with like some of my friends, and then like in the middle of it, if I'm tipsy or drunk, it's okay. But I started to sober up, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm in a giant crowd of people, and I'm like, nope, can't do this. And I told my friend where I was going, and I just like left and went to, there was a building nearby that was like part of the venue, so I like went into the building and like went to the bathroom, like, I'm not okay. Nothing actually happened. I just like needed some time to breathe. Although if I needed to breathe, a bathroom probably was not the best idea. I was slightly terrified I was gonna vomit though, so I went to the bathroom. Minamimoto, there's something so strange about him. It was almost like he came from a completely different dimension. Wait. Okay, maybe I got it wrong. Maybe the Minamimoto in our team is the Minamimoto from the main game that dimension hopped, and the Minamimoto we fought is this world's version, maybe? Nah. No way that could happen.
Lindo.
Yo, Rindu! Get over here, man. The show's about to start. See, I can do it very gently, like, woo, but I can't go any louder or higher than that. It's finally starting. Even if the world ends after this, I've got no regrets. This is the best day of my entire life. So yeah, you get to see like a second set of credits that you could totally just skip. Which I might. Wait, I think I can. Can I skip it? Yeah, I can skip it. But the music is different, I think. They use different music. It's cool that the paint, like, the paint splashes flash. I don't remember how long these credits are. I don't think they're that long. Because it's not the main game credits. I will leave this for a bit and see how long it goes. If it starts... Influencer Relations Manager. Maybe I should just skip this. I mean, it's a nice break. I say it's a nice break, but it's only been 40 minutes. I haven't done anything. Okay, yeah, no, we're skipping this. Wait, how do I... Wait, can I not? I thought... You can only pause... What? I'm like pressing all the buttons. I thought I could skip this. No. We're stuck watching this whole thing. Oops. My bad. I thought I could skip this. Okay, you know what? In that case, there's a few things I need to do while this is happening, I guess. Wow, what an eventful stream. This is going wonderfully. As is with all my streams. How does this work? What was I, brain. Okay, refresh this page. Click on this, do this. Oh my god, why is my brain not working? A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. I think 1, 2, okay, I think I can do it that way. Do this one. Rockin', rockin'. Rock tonight. Oh, it's done. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready. Give me a sec. Ah. How do I spell this word? All you get to hear are mouse clicks right now. Party in the Booyah, chapter N. There. I did 100% of... Oh, I never did time trial. Oh, I'm gonna... Wait, how do I access time trial? I can't remember how I access time trial. Well, we're going back here for a sec. Yep. How do you access time trial? Or do you have to beat the day first? Tell you're about to experience picks a world entirely separate from that of the main story. Yep. Another day. Oh my god, no, mute. How do I... Nothing happened. Real quick, let me finish this up. If I can remember how to spell anything. Five, six, seven. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work properly, but I kinda have to do it anyways. What's it called? Oh my god, I shouldn't have started this. I didn't think it would end so quickly. But not to finish this. Did I even... Okay, that's fine. Wait a second. Oh, I did. Okay. Okay. Everything's fine now. This is it. Wait, I can skip this now. I forgot I could just skip this. So basically, like, this is it. This is like, that's all there is in Neo the World Ends With You. There is still the time trial, and the time trial is, the time trial is a boss rush, basically. I don't remember how to access it, though, is the problem. Also, real quick. Oh! It does have a quote. Okay, since it has a quote, it is a pair. It is a pair with this one. It's a L and R. Okay. What do they do together? Ensemble. Lustrous Ensemble. Increases reboot speed when Stay Gold and Stay Beautiful are worn concurrently. Wait, do they? 1 time, 2 times. Very slow. Normal. I mean, I guess, but reboot speed. I guess the reboot speed is kind of slow, but is it worth having 2 psychic shotguns? I don't know. Anyways, going back to cats. I just wanna max out Show. I mean, he's very close to getting maxed out. Okay, he needs 6 more in defense and then all attack. Reaper Romp. Get tickets. So, the time trial isn't helping, Rhyme. That's something different. That just gets you the last few points for the social network. Where? Let me search up where to access the time trial. Oh, it's because I never went over there. Okay. Okay. I guess I could show off the final time trial. I'll show off the final time trial. In order to activate, like, in order to get the final time trial to show up, you have to start the Shibuya Palooza quest with Hishima. So just talk to Hishima, skip all this dialogue if you've done this already. Get Minamimoto on your team, because why not? Since I'm here, also since I'm on ultimate and okay, yeah, they don't show up as boss noise. Oh god, that was close. So unfortunately, you just have to do this over and over until they decide to drop for you. Luckily, we don't have to go through this whole conversation with Kanon. We can skip it. Oh, Fret. he just gets closer and closer. I love that. Please give me your ultimate pin drop. Please give me your ultimate pin drop. I will know if you give me your ultimate pin drop or not. Is he doing this already? Oh, he is. Oh my god, someone got... I got hit by the pufferfish. Oh, I think he's about to... Yeah, he's about to release a static charge. Okay, now we go with knocking. Nope, dodge that. Oh, ow! I totally just dove into that. Dodge that. Dodge that. It sucks that I think like not... I shouldn't say not a lot of bosses, but... Wait, did the pufferfish not come back? I thought the pufferfish were supposed to come back. Oh, so as you can see, the cars were destroyed. I think I still have a car somewhere if I need it, but... Black Cat Ensemble, so good. God damn it. That's not his ultimate drop. So after you beat Shiba, the best thing to do if you've already beaten another day, the best thing to do after you beat Shiba, since he's like the last boss and oh, I guess I could go fight. I should go fight Sho. Yeah, I'll go fight Sho as well. But after you beat Shiba, there's really nothing to do. Like, you just go and end another day. And since you have to watch that credit scene every single time, it's honestly best to not, like, to, just, after you beat Shiba, just restart another day, basically. That's the fastest way to do it. So, I don't think you're ever going to see me beat Sho on ultimate difficulty on stream. I can't do it, I don't think. I have his normal drop. I need his easy drop. We're just gonna do this on easy mode. I've already beaten him on like, I have 100% file. It's fine. I don't need it. Oh, you didn't give me your ultimate pin drop, you jerk. Hi, Sho. We're beating you on easy because I can't deal with... Of course. I can't deal with... Yeah. It's interesting that, like, so I think that after the little tidbit of info that Rindo said at the end of the concert, or in the concert setting, it's interesting that, like, Sho in every universe is, like, somehow has weird powers. Oh my god, he's on easy mode and he still did like half of my HP. This is why I'm never doing this on ultimate difficulty on stream. Ow. It is... I'm not saying anything right now. I'm concentrating too hard. It is totally like... I've gotten hit so many times from him because I can't see sometimes when he's charging because of like the flame pillars or like just all my pin effects, and I'm like, god damn it. Not helpful. What is he dropping easy? Oh, it's a 10k yen pin. Not worth it. Actually, maybe they all drop 10k yen pins on easy. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, let's not. So, back to Ultimate. The only person I don't have to fight on Ultimate is Ayano. Because I actually want her hard drop and by extension her normal and easy drop. Should I? Well, it's been an hour. I don't... Let me think for a second. I could start another game tonight. Or I could just keep this as a shorter stream. Again, I say shorter, and by the time I feel like ending, it'll probably be another 2 hours. Pieces of... Generally, I also... Here, I'm gonna switch somebody out. I usually remove one of the party members in favor of... Beat, Sho, and Neku have like the best bonus stats based on threads. So I actually usually keep B in the party, and I don't know, I get rid of one of the other 4. Hello, I would like to... Bye, Shoga. So his pins are fine. It's his threads. I don't really care about Killer Remix Boost. I'd rather... Let's see... First Blood isn't that useful. Actually, if that's the best... If that's the best I have right now, then that's fine. That's slightly better. Oh, but it does give me the drop rate boost, so maybe I'll keep it. Or no, it doesn't. This gives me the drop rate boost, but it has very terrible attack now. So Shoka has attack boost 3. Nagi has attack boost 3, Fret, Rindo. Only these 3 have attack boost 4. He has double HP boost, which is kind of nice. I don't think he has defense boost, does he? No. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Yeah, I don't think he does. At least, not the equipment I think he does. So, okay, that's fine. I don't need this because... Oh, that's his defense boost 4, but... Is that from the first game? His outfit from the first... No, this is his outfit from the first game, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, Nagi, Kier, HP. It's Neku, that's Shoka. I don't think Beat has a... Huh. I don't think Beat has a piece of top wear. Like, oh, he has attack boost 3. Generally, so attack boost 3 greatly increases Beat's attack when he wears this, versus like a regular attack boost 3. Because there is just clothing like this greatly increases attack. I don't. Okay, one sec. What are the stats on this thing? 45 and 113 versus... Oh, it's worse. If it... I don't remember if personal attack boosts or personal stat boosts give more or not. I'll give him the attack boost 3. I'll give him this one, since it has like slightly better defense. And then he has attack boost 4 from pants. From shoes... I don't think he has any specific shoes. What is his pin? Oh, I did want to get, Did I get the other perfume? I don't think I did. Also, Neku second wind, perpetual. Tret, jackpot, Rindo, perpetual pain, blah blah blah. Beat. Oh, he has defense boost 4. I lose attack though. I don't like losing attack. I'll probably be keeping, actually, okay, I know what I want to give him, but I can't right now because I'm missing something. So, okay, thank you. Oh, HP boost 4, but it's pants, so I can't put it on him because it's either this or that. Anyways, and you see he has electric, so Rindo should actually be wearing these shoes that Beat's wearing, because Shocking Synergy. It's increased the power of electric affinity pins, which is what he has right now with the cards. Wrong button. Fret has Kinesis. He has a Kinesis pin. I don't think there's any Kinesis shoes. There's Fiery Synergy shoes. Shining Synergy, that's 33. Time. Shocking. Shady. Speed Boost. What is Speed Boost? Oh, movement speed. Magnetic. Health. Toxic. Earthbound. Stalwart Ally. Oh, huh. These were worse. Water, Sonic, Gusty, Booming. That's Blast, right? Burst, yeah. I'm actually, like, relatively certain that there is no Kinesis. Hi Jetstorm, thank you for the raid. Hi everybody. My name is Crystalsis. I'm a tuner VTuber. I am a variety streamer that mostly plays JRPGs. I'm playing Neo: The World Ends With You tonight. I am finishing up Another Day. Well, I just beat Another Day actually. And I'm just kind of like, I'm about to do the time trial, the what's it called? The time trial, which is like a boss rush. So I'm trying to organize everybody's pins, everybody's equipment right now. Thank you for the follow, Jetstorm. How are you? How was stream? Let's see. What was I looking for? What were you playing? If I here, how do I fit that buttons? Ooh, oh, Genshin and Mech Arena. Okay. Did you pull for I'll hug them? Yeah, I don't think there's any Kinesis synergy pins or equipment. He can keep his equipment then. Nagi though. There are fiery synergies. Oh, pity for Yelan. Okay, makes sense. Is this the best fire synergy shoes I have? Is there? Oh, wait, no. Shoes. Oh, can I sort by... Oh, I can sort by ability. Huh, I didn't know that. After playing this game for how long? Fiery, Neku, attack boost. Okay, that's the best fiery synergy I have. What pin is Beat using? Dark. Oh, so he needs Shady synergy, and then Light, and then Ice. Okay. So this is Shady. Oh no. Neku has to wear those shoes. He doesn't have a choice. And then... I guess Sho kinda has to wear these shoes. He doesn't have to. It's only HP boost 2, but... Oh, whatever. I'll just keep them. This is like a decent setup. I will probably totally get my butt handed to me. What rank are you in Genshin? Ah. Please save. $56. Oh, me too. Actually, wait. Am I 56 or 57? I might be 57. I don't remember, but pretty close to that basically, because like at that point it's so hard to level. I've been so lazy playing Genshin recently. I like do my dailies and I'll do the bosses. Like I'll farm a bit for Alhaitham and then like that's all I do. I haven't done the story quest in so long. I did kind of like I did the main story of what's it called? Sumeru. And then I didn't do like any of the Aranara stuff, and I think I just started I think I just started doing what's it called? The whatever the new desert place is called. I'm sort of doing it, but I'm being like really lazy about it. I feel like I just don't have time to do all the story right now. Ah, go away. Oh my god, what is happening? Can you please stop firing those things? I hate them. Oh my, I'm gonna die. Unless I can like burst her down. Oh, where is he? Oh, I'm so dead here. Yeah. God damn it. I hate this boss.
Twisters. Jama.
Mostly because I never pay attention to the person that gets trapped, which I probably should. Okay, let's try this again. Can you please stop making those little prison balls? Ow. And someone got trapped again. Why does the prison ball have so much HP? Ah. Oh god, this part. Okay, so it's basically better just not to attack when she does this, I think. Because you're just gonna get hit by all the little flames. Or also don't run into them like an idiot. Nope. Go away. I still think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I can't burst her down fast enough. I just take too much damage. At least game over in this game doesn't actually mean much. They let you retry every battle like unlimited times. You and your little annoying tricks. Oh god. Get beat out of there. Why is this so much harder than the first time I fought her? Okay. No, I think that the first time I fought her was still on ultimate difficulty. What is killing me?
Twisters. Jama.
暇はしなさそうだな。
Okay. Dodge that. Do your... The dodge mechanic in this isn't even that good. Like, all the characters pause right after dodging. So it's like, what is the point? Wait, who got trapped? Come on. Okay, she's doing her shadow thing. Ow. Wait for this to be over. And then it's on. Okay, much better this time. She's actually like close to dying, surprisingly. There we go. Now she's dead. Please drop me your ultimate drop. Please give me your ultimate pin. Please don't make me do this again.
まあまあだったろ
Oh, good, you did. Scarletite. That is her ultimate job. Skip this part. And since we're still on our way to do the time trial, and Ayano's like along the way, might as well fight Ayano as well. Not on ultimate, no. I mean, even if I wanted to do it again right now, I would have to reset the day again. What is her drop rate? Is it 100% right now? It's not, but 90% is close enough. Hi, Ano. And I'm even worse at this fight than I was at the last one. Although I did lower the difficulty, so maybe I won't die as much. So when Shoka's not in your party, I believe she just chooses a random character. If Shoka's in your party, she will always do the little vine trap to Shoka. Oh, I love that she's weak to fire. Only time this is... I think she's the only boss that's weak to one of the black cat pins as well. It's so helpful. Oh, she is so much easier. But this is also like one difficulty lower. Let's see, what do you drop? Fujin Gale. Oh, please. You better not be a... Please don't be a chain pin. I do not like chain pins. Okay, so that's technically all 3 stamps. We can go back and fight Shiba right now. But to get to the... What's that? It is... Oh, it's Guardian Glaives. It's like her Guardian Glaives. Oh, cool. Anyways, to get to the time trial, you have to go to Takeshita Street. And you talk to everybody's favorite frilly reaper, Coco. There's some seriously strong noise. Oh, actually... I'll attempt to do this on ultimate difficulty. Maybe at a higher level. Actually, no. I'll attempt it at level 1. It's fine. If I die, I die. And save, please. Of course. Isn't that Coco? Yo, something ain't right about her. It's giving me the creeps. Sleep now. Rest in peace, sleep. What's she saying? Dream of dreams within dreams within dreams. And find peace there, never to wake. Yeah, she's being all weird. It's so sleepy. But I gotta stay awake. I can't. And then you get into fight. So this is the final time trial. you fight every single... Not every single boss, but most of the bosses you encounter throughout the game. And then... It counts as a chain battle. It counts, I believe, as a 10 chain battle. I think there's 10 bosses. The little gimmick about the final time trial, though, is that between every single boss, you can actually go into your menu and like change up your pins. So you can like adjust your pin sets to the weaknesses of each boss. In general, the Black Cat pin set is still the best because it's just the strongest. But there are certain bosses I will switch over some of my pins. Like, Dere, I believe is his name. He's weak to fire, so Black Cat Comet just does a bunch of damage to him. Not difficult. On to the next one. I don't know what Fuya's weak to. I never actually really checked what Fuya's weak to. What is Fuya weak to? Oh, he's weak to poison pins. Yeah, poison pins are relatively rare, so that's not happening. We'll just go with the Black Cat pin set. You're paralyzed. Why do you get to do this? You don't really have to... Well, you eventually have to beat, like, all the others, and it's probably a better idea to take out, like, the little cronies, just because they have less HP, and they're a bit annoying sometimes, but... Ow, ow, ow. And I'm losing HP. Oh, get away from the time bombs. Actually, did I take Fuya out already? Oh, I did take Fuya out already. Not hard. Your HP does not restore between fights, so one thing you can, like, one thing I usually do is, where is the nice... Oh no, where did I put that pin? Brand, no. Level, no. Psych, yes. If I need to heal, I usually use the... Apparently its actual name is called the year-long set, not the 4-season set. I always call it the 4-season set, because it's supposed to represent the 4 seasons. But I guess year-long also makes sense. Anyways, this is like my healing pin set. The year-long pin set plus 2 heartthrob launchers, and this does decent in healing. So this is usually what I do. If I'm low on HP, I go into the next round with my healing pin set and just get some HP back, hopefully, and not die. Oh, Motoi, you are so annoying. In terms of damage, though, this pin set is way weaker than the Black Cat pin set, so it will take you longer to beat everything. But of course, with a weaker pin set, you're more likely to get grooved, so then at least you can just like 300% groove them. It's not necessary, but it's helpful. Where is... Am I hitting Motoi or am I... No, I'm hitting one of his lackeys right now. Please stop that, Motoi. Thank you. I'll just get rid of this guy first and then I'll deal with the other one. Oh god, I got changed. I think it's just Motoi and this last lackey now, so I can just focus on the lackey. And once he's gone, I can focus on Motoi. Your allies will just totally run into that, the chain if you're not careful. Like, if you just spam your attacks, they will dash right through the chain. If they're not paying attention. Like that, basically. So, you have to be slightly careful about it, but if Motoi is the only one left on the map, it's not really a big deal. Because he himself, other than the chain ability, he doesn't really attack. It's all of his other little lackeys that do all the attacking. He just does the chain. And unfortunately, you cannot actually stop him from summoning more people. God damn it, Brett. Why'd you run into that? Oh my god. Well, it's a good thing about the healing pin set, because I'm pretty sure I've taken more than 100% damage at this point. What? Wait, where's that? Oh, it's like right on top of me. I wonder if it's because I'm on ultimate difficulty, but there's like a chance they don't get chained. I think on lower difficulties, even if you run into it. Oh my god, this is taking me forever to beat him. Okay, back to beating him. The reason I'm not using my Killer Remix, it's mainly because it heals, and I'd rather just save it, because I'm going to go back to the Black Cat pin set after this. So, if I need to heal, then I have the option to. I always wondered if him using the chain pin is like a metaphor for anything. But he's a slimy scumbag. I can't think of a reason for the chain pin. So the worst thing about him like doing his little summon funding is that it literally like raises the team HP bar. You have to beat those two guys. It's not like if the team HP bar stay the same and you just beat Motoi, then I'd be fine with that. But no, you have to beat those two guys. Oh my god, stop summoning your annoying little chains. Motoi, please just die. Please just stay down. Oh, there we go. I think we got him down. Ideally, after the first time you... What's it called? The first time you get rid of all his lackeys, you really should just focus Motoi down, even after you summon something, because he is just going to keep summoning. And having... I think at most, when he summons, he'll only ever have 2 lackeys on the field instead of the original 4. So it's not really a big deal if you can just kind of ignore them. I mean, you could just kill one of the lackeys and he'd only have 1. And I don't think he'll summon as long as he has a single lackey on the field. There we go. That took forever. Next is Suzukichi. I am going to use... I'm going to go back to the Black Cat pin set. Suzukichi I know is weak to ice. The Black Cat does have 1 ice pin, which is Black Cat Blades. The pin that's on show right now. If I was really... Please go away. If I was really concerned about, like, maximizing my damage, I would probably actually change the Black Cat Blades pin to either Rindo. Actually, probably just Rindo is like the only option. The reason being, then I could put a piece of equipment on him that has Frosty Synergy, which boosts ice damage. But I don't need to. See, Black Cat is just so good. It kills them so fast. And I don't think I took any damage that time. The fights are definitely easier when it's just like one boss and not a boss and a bunch of lackeys. Which is not the case for Mr. Mew. There are a bunch of Mr. Mew copies. And there isn't really a good way of gathering the Mr. Mew copies. Luckily, Mr. Mew is weak to light, and the Black Cat pin set does come with a light pin, which is Rindo's pin. Or not Rindo, the pin that's on Neku right now. On ultimate difficulty, you have to dodge this. It hurts. Like, a lot. And what you just saw there was not dodging. Oh, there's the giant Mr. Mew. Oh my god, it's doing that thing. When it's doing the... No laser from you. When the Mr. Mew is doing the spinny thing, you're not supposed to go near it. No, come back. Don't do this attack. It's so annoying. I mean, it's pretty easy to dodge, so I guess it's not horrible. Please don't get all the way over here. Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. And that was the Mr. Mew fight. Who's next? Oh, it's you. Wait a second. Which version of Show is that? I think I might die to that. This version of Tsugumi... Tsugumi is weak to stone, I think. I will probably still just use the Black Cat set. If I really need to heal, I can heal on the Ayano fight. Oh wait, no, I have my killer remix. I can heal with that. Ow. God damn it. Please don't do that. Oh, the shadow is so annoying. Okay, luckily, unlike her Another Day form, the bosses, like the Reaper bosses, are easier than their Another Day form, so yeah, they're just easier. They don't do as much damage. Her little cage thing takes less damage to break, which is really helpful, especially because I never actually dodge it. There we go. I'll probably heal with Final Remix, I guess. Although... Actually, no. I will... What is she? Oh, no, she's weak to fire. Let me think about this. I could do this. Where are the wildcard pins? Here they are. No, they aren't. Where did the wildcard pins go? Oh, I can't... Oh, I can't use two of them. God damn it. They're kind of weak. It will take me forever to kill her if I just use this pin set for that. Nah. I have my Final Remix. If I need to heal, I can use Final Remix. Plus, it's just her story version, just not that strong. I'm gonna regret saying that.
そうかそうか
Oh, I'm so about to die. Oh, I guess the thing about her... I died. I thought I could take one more hit. Can I... Do I have to redo that from the beginning? Oh, I do. Okay. That's... This is moderate. I just don't take damage. Wow, you hit from so far away.
もらったいい感じですいやそこだ
No! Ah, dang it. Okay, well, this is one of his attacks. You didn't even see it the first time I fought him because he died really quickly. Really easy to avoid. You just, like, run very far away. Oh, there we go. Okay. Don't take damage in the Fuya fight, and I'll be fine. I think this is where I took the most damage. Although, I mean, I took a lot of damage in the fight against Motoi, but that was because it just took me so long to do the fight. Yeah, get rid of the lackeys first, honestly. It's so much easier without them. All he does is run around and scream. I don't know what the lackeys are weak to. I don't think they're weak to the same thing that Fuya is weak to, which is poison pins. Which is something I don't ever have because no one uses this. Wait, get away from that bomb, get away from it. Okay, generally your team is pretty smart. There's always a space when Fuya lays out his bombs. There's always one, like, safe zone, so you just have to... When the bombs are about to explode, you just walk over. Okay, good. I took, like, no damage against Fuya. So much better than the first time I did this. Sure, we're not even gonna switch the healing set. We're just gonna keep this pin set on. Did I even make it to Final Remix yet? Oh, I did. So, just like the Fuya set, or Fuya fight, take out his little lackeys first. Well, actually not unlike Fuya. Annoyingly, they can totally just, like, stop you from doing anything when he does his little cutscene skill. Where's the other guy? Oh, there he is. Their first attack isn't even an attack. It's just meant to block your field of vision. So it's like, okay. But since your character's auto-target and all your abilities auto-target, if you just continuously use your abilities, it doesn't matter. Oh, god damn it. He's already summoning more people. Shoot. Whatever, he's about to die. Ow. Okay, he's gone. And that is the Motoi fight when I'm actually using like a good pin set. You already saw the Suzukichi fight. Suzukichi's actually pretty easy. At least his first fight is. The second fight, maybe not. Especially since he's weak to ice. I say that as I just take 2 hits from him. Which means I am healing. I didn't take any damage last time. So yeah, the best part about Killer Remix isn't the damage, it's the fact that it just fully heals you. It is very difficult to see his, like, scripted attacks, because you just can't see what's happening on the field when you have all your pins going. Here's his little antler thingy. And he'll die before even reaching me. Okay. Mr. Mew fight wasn't so bad, as long as I remember not to get close to the cat when it's doing the spinny thing. The doors are closing. This is the last call. Have fun, let's go. Where'd all the cats go? Oh, they all died already. Ow. Well, at least the first one's very short. Round in my head. What? Okay, here's the big cat. It sucks that the light pin is oh, ow. I didn't know you did that. It sucks that the light pin is like wait. No lasers. Okay. That the light pin is like a close range pin. So if you want to use it, you have to get close to Mr. Mead, which means, like, if he's doing his spin attack, you can't use the pin that he's weak against, basically. I'm at 107%. The worst thing about, like, the Mr. Mew fight is if you're trying to build, what's it called? Groove, and then Mr. Mew just, like, summons all the cats away and does this attack, you're just stuck waiting for it to be over before you can build up Groove. There we go. That's that fight. I don't remember what my HP was. It should be fine. I should stop saying it should be fine. I feel like every time I do that, something bad happens. So I believe Tsugumi's noise form is weak against stone pins. I don't have stone pins. Well, there's no, like, good stone pin set. There really aren't that many pin sets in general in this game compared to the first game, which I think had a lot more pin sets. Maybe. Ow. Meanie. Please let me build up Groove. Please let me build up Groove. Please. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is bad. Okay. I got out of there in time. I'm relatively certain that would have killed me. So I don't have my Groove built up, but I'm still going to try to fight her without the healing set. Wow, they didn't dodge that. Can I please get to... No, I'm so close to getting... Dodge. I'm so close to 300%. Dodge. Oh, God. I will die to one hit right now, which is the problem. I just need to get to... Okay, I got it. No! Why am I at 292? Okay, I got it. I need a heal. And then the gimmick of this fight is that you can't actually end the fight before she does her final attack on you. Meaning she's at like 1 HP right now, and even if you attack her, it doesn't do anything. She has to go through this little phase. And on ultimate difficulty, it hurts. Do not get hit by this. Luckily, at this point, I do so much damage with the Black Cat set, I can free everybody really quickly. There we go. Yeah, she literally has like 1 HP after that. Oh, Sho is weak to water pins, which again I don't have on. It's also really annoying. I actually know his strategy for the Another Day fight better than I know his main game strategy, because I kind of just spam against him in this form and hope he doesn't counter me too much. Okay. You can. Oh, he's doing his little armor thing. You can. Okay, so he still does the same thing when he's armored up, and it's relatively easy to dodge. If you successfully break his armor, which I usually can't do in like the main game, because he's too weak during the actual game. If you break his armor, he is stuck for a bit. And water pins will break his armor much quicker because he is like fire element or whatever. But it's fine. If you don't break his armor, then he does like his little giant flaming kick thing, which honestly isn't too much of a threat because... Oh, that stopped him. Come on, do your dash thing. There we go, I keep stunning again. Yeah, his flaming kick really isn't that hard to dodge in this fight. It's really, I find it hard to dodge on his Another Day fight, so I like die to that. Also, basically on ultimate difficulty, if you don't dodge his flaming kick on you just die. I'm actually... He's much easier to fight when he has his armor on, because he doesn't dodge as much. He, like, auto-dodges when he doesn't have his armor. Okay, Suzukichi fight number 2, which is his noise form. Suzukichi is still weak to ice pins, I think. I don't remember if you do his full fight or not. So here's his base form. Kill the birds because they're annoying. Ow, I ran into the lightning. Oh god, I don't know what's hitting me. Oh, I'm stuck against the car. Ow, lightning. Dodging is very annoying in this battle because there's cars everywhere and I can't tell where I am. Oh, he's not weak to ice. I thought he was weak to ice in this. Please, thank you. I thought he was still weak to ice in this form. Okay, so mental note, he's not weak to ice in this one. Oh, he's doing his little spark thingy. Cool, it's over. It sucks that his attacks, other than his giant like lightning discharge, doesn't actually kill the mobs. And you can attack him when he's powering up for the lightning discharge. Oh, You do fight him in both phases. Okay. So this is phase 2. I think phase 2 is easier, actually. Or not. I thought I dodged that. Huh. Well, now we have to do the whole thing again. Maybe I just shouldn't do this on stream. I thought I dodged that. What? Oh. Can I, like, attack your arm, please? Thank you. If you break the Mr. Monkey Man's arm, he becomes stunned, I think? No, don't climb that, don't climb that, don't climb. Oh, I thought I could beat him. I have to do this all over again. Apparently I don't know the timing for Suzukichi anymore. It should be relatively easy to dodge his, like, little... What is it called? Like, his little swipe attack. You should be able to dodge it pretty easy. Because it's very scripted. Who am I targeting? That better not be... I think I was targeting Fuya. I don't want to target Fuya, I want to target his lackeys. His very annoying, nerdy lackeys. Next lackey. No, I need the last lackey because I don't like their little projectiles that they fire. They're not, like, super strong, they're just annoying. Oh, God, I got it. Why am I at half HP? God damn it. Why do I keep getting hit by everything? Oh, at least I have my final mix again. And, I feel like I'm relearning all the bosses again. I will save the final remix right now, just for a little bit. Because, like, when he's alone, he's not terribly difficult, I guess, is the best way of saying it. Until he starts doing his... Okay. You can tell when he's summoning because you can't stop, for one, you can't stop the bar. Wait. Neku, why did you jump into that? For one, you can't stop the bar, and two, the time for funding is only like 9 seconds. Okay, maybe I will find a remix here. I can just build it up on Suzukichi. Get rid of Motoi, though. Okay, that's Motoi down. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, you're over here. Okay. Going into the next battle with full health against Suzukichi, who in his base form is weak against ice. Oh, I think his noise form is weak against burst, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, he's frozen, thank God. Okay, you're gonna run at me? Oh god. At least he's susceptible to freezing. I think he's actually going to get off his signature. Yeah, he's going to get off his signature attack. Just run all the way to the bottom. And then you don't have to deal with it. Wait, why were the middle ones still... Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Worse than the first few times because I think I'm getting more wary against him after the last time he just like punched me twice and I lost all my HP. This is the last call, hop on, let's go. Ow, what hit me? And now there's just no more. Out there isn't. I have no idea where I am. Oh. The first little Mr. Mew... I don't even know what to call this attack. It's very little. Like, he doesn't release a lot of these things. Should I just stay? Oh, I'm trying not to get hit by the cat when it's spinning. Oh, it's spinning again. Oh god. Oh, I have no groove built up right now. Dang it. Oh, that was so short. Wait, did I beat you or? Oh, okay. That was weird. The doors are closing. This is the last call. Hop on, let's go. Oh my god. I can do this. Please let me build up groove against you. Ow! What the heck? Ah, it's the lasers. Like, honestly, it's probably better to stand still when she does that attack. Holy crap. I just never do. Oh my god, I'm about to die. I'm gonna die. Where's... uh-oh. The problem with standing still is that she, like, fires things at you. And that's not fun. Like that. I died. Sometimes I take no damage in these fights, and sometimes I just take all the damage. Maybe I shouldn't even do this. I could do this on hard difficulty. Can I target your arm here? Break his arm and he's stunned. There we go. See, you can totally beat him before he climbs on the tower. I don't think there's any pieces... I hate the bosses when they do that. Just let me keep attacking you. Please. Like, he doesn't even do anything. He just, like, screams and points his finger at you. Like, what is the point of that? Are they close to blowing up yet? Okay, now they are. Oh, here I come. Okay, bye Fuya for like the 6th time or however many times I've done this. Oh. See, now would be a fine time for him to do his little thing, because I don't have any pins. Who am I targeting? No, that's Malfoy. I don't want to target Malfoy. Actually, I don't think he summons anybody if I just leave one of the guys on the field. Although I may, like, inadvertently kill the guy if he's just close. Yeah, I don't even think just like having one person on the field. Wait, it did get funded? How? Okay, so that's an attack boost. I thought with only one, it wouldn't get funded. I guess if you let that one person do the fund, it will like auto fund or like automatically fill it up, but unfortunate. Oh my god. Please freeze, please freeze, please freeze, please freeze, please freeze. You didn't freeze, but did take a decent amount of damage. Oh god, I got hit by that. Oh, I dodged wrong. Okay, I have a final remix built up. I will probably have to use it either against Tsugumi or Ayano. I love this song. Mainly because I know how to sing it. The last call, hop on, let's go. Ah, no, the Misty Muse, come back. But not as like a jet stream, please. It's rare that... Okay, wow, Fred took a lot of damage from that. It's rare that any of your, like, the other characters get hit by that. But for some reason, Fret kept dodging into the stream. Usually the AI in this game doesn't do that. Oh, target the giant one, target the giant one, target the giant one. Oh, it's doing the jet stream again. Yeah, usually I don't think I've ever seen them really get hit by that attack too much. That was like the first time I saw any of the non-control characters like get hit by the Mr. Mew stream. It was strange. Oh god, I just took a bunch of damage at the end. Do I start the fight with a killer remix or not? Do I risk taking one attack from her? Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll use it now that she did her little summon thing. Oh wow, she just stands there for you. Cool. Thank you, Tsugumi. There we go. Unfortunately, now I have no groove. So I had to be very careful against Ayano, because it's Ayano. And she has her very annoying little guardian glaives. Okay, so when she goes down, then you would and try not to get hit by that. Oh, she's doing her little sword ring thing. Ow. Okay, that was one hit. It's fine. Oh, do I actually have any pins on cooldown for this right now? Okay. Good. So the thing about the attack, if you actually let her hit the person, they also get stunned afterwards, so they can't even like get up and help the others, like help everybody else right away. So yeah, basically just don't let her hit you. Your eyes. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I mean, I guess I haven't. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna jinx myself if I say that. Oh my god, I have 0 groove right now. Damn it, Ayano. Why did you not let me combo on him? Actually, okay, I guess the same thing with Sho. He's like so hard to hit if he's outside of armor form. He will just auto dodge everything. Yeah. Put your armor on. Thank you. Oh my god, I still have no groove against him. It's so hard to build up groove against him. He just dodges everything. One of the easiest bosses to build up through against is actually probably Suzukichi, because he just sits there. No, I need you to do your dash, not your fire thing. Really? Why do you keep doing that? Oh god, I almost couldn't see that one. Like, in the time it takes to wait for him to dash at you, I just lost all my moves. It sucks. Ow! I was dodging though. He also has like a null ability. I don't. Oh my god. I just took so much damage for nothing. I don't know why he gets to null things, or like what even is the reason that he nulls things. Okay, Suzukichi fight. I need to build up proof. I am going to die. Why is the group... That was weird. Okay, get behind a car, get behind a car. Why? Wait, how come... That was weird. I couldn't see anybody. Usually they automatically run behind a car, but they didn't, and they also... Like, the camera angle would not show me where I was. So... Now I think I'm gonna die again. Okay, dodged it. Got the first horn down. Got the second horn down. I hate this noise. Please stop. Okay, no. Get away from that. Okay, dodge. Destroy the horn, destroy the horn, please destroy the horn, please destroy the horn. Okay. Wow, I did that on like no health, cool. Breathe. No. I can't fight Shiba on this low of HP. I have to use a healing set for this. I might still just die to him because he's annoying. Okay. Where is he? Okay, I have some HP now. Why do you get an... Oh my god, I jumped into that. Cool. I pretty much never use my killer remix when I have this healing set though. Because there's no point, like... I heal anyway. Oh my god, this set is so weak now compared to the Black Cat set. But it's a survival set, it's not a damage set. The 2 additional pins I could and should probably choose like better attacking pins, but why do you get annul things? Ow. But like 2 more light pins means just more healing. Although I guess if I use the stay gold set, maybe. No, I can't use the stay gold set though. Yeah, unfortunately I can't use the stay gold set. So I'm just like, I don't even know what other pins I would put on. I don't, other than stay gold and I guess the magnet set, I don't think there's another, I don't think there's another 2-pin set. Why are you not taking damage? Ow! Get away from me! I hate Shiva so much. His battle is so annoying because of his little intangibility butterfly thing. Yes, you understand me. I do not like the Shiva fight. He's like intangible 50% of the time. Oh good, you don't have to do the, what's it called? The like, the little in-between fight. Ow. What did I hit? Am I even hitting him? No, I don't think I am. Oh my god, I do like no damage. This is terrible. Okay, am I doing no... I'm just not hitting him because of his little butterfly thing. Shiva, stop going intangible. It's not fair. Where am I fighting all the noise? Like, what fight is this right now? This is the time attack trial, which is on another day. If you go to Takeshita Street and talk to Coco, you basically just do a boss rush, which is what this is. If you die during any point in the boss rush, you have to restart it. If you're talking about like where to go to fight each of the bosses individually, after you have the ability to fight boss noise, they just... Oh, ow. They spawn, like, on the days that you fight them in the story? Did I answer your question? Shiva. When I did it... Oh, no, so, like, the Shiva fight has like 3 stages in the story. Yeah, the crossing. So it skips that part during the time attack trial. Which is... I don't like that part. That part's annoying. I mean, it's better than Shiva, but... Yeah, they skip that phase of the fight during the time attack trial. Shiva, please stop with the intangible. Okay, now he's doing this. I never understood why they restrict you from using your killer remix in this phase. Is it just because there's like so many targets for you to like hit, so it would make it too easy? Oh god. I can't see what I'm doing. Ow. I still can't tell where he is.
援護できるんだな。これは誰だと。簡単な指数法則だ。なんだそりゃ。
Was that him that said that? That did not sound like Shiva's voice. Yeah, no. I do actually have to use the dodge mechanic in this game. Well, with like the healing set, I can kind of sometimes get away with just spamming and not actually dodging, but if I use Black Cat, I kind of have to dodge because I don't heal with that set. He's using the giant people bombs. I always wondered what Shiva's noise form was, especially since his attack is like sending a bunch of 2D people at you. Because I'm pretty sure this doesn't count as his noise form. This is just him fighting. I can't see what's happening. Rindo, kill him. Ah, damn it. Oh, he's almost dead at least. Oh, but you can't even end the fight when he's in this phase. Ow. No, stop that. Ow. There it is. It's the giant meteor. Oh, you just like styling on them. I understand that. I mean, like, Killer Remix also boosts it also multiplies your drop rate by 3, so, but only if you kill the enemy. So you might as well kill them with Killer Remix if you're trying to, especially if you're like trying to go for one of their rare drops. But no, in time trial, I unfortunately have to save my Killer Remix for healing purposes. Are you dead yet, Shiva? Please. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now against the Phoenix. Do I use the Black Cat set or do I use the healing set? If I die to the Phoenix, I'm leaving. I'm not doing this again. Do I want to drag the battle on? I mean, I do have a Killer Remix. And the bird does give you more Killer Remix. I'm gonna use the Black Cat set just because I don't want the fight to be like extremely long. Healing set, then spam Killer Remix on it. Yeah, I will attempt it with Black Cat. After using Black Cat, everything else just feels too weak.
任せとけ。了解。
Oh my god. I'm on the invisible wall again.
これも計算通りか。分かってきたようだな。
Do your discharge thing. No, invisible wall. Oh god, dodge. Okay.
すごい。さて、まだまだやれ。こりゃこりゃ。いけ。俺に続け。完璧ですね。
What are you doing? Oh, you're just firing things. Okay. Yeah, the final boss is really fun. Also, the design is so wild. Dodge the flames. Wait, why are you guys taking damage? Who's getting hit by this? Oh! I fat-fingered Final Remix. Oh god, whatever. I'm at half HP, it's not the worst. And then second phase, the bird just kind of gives you free, what's it called, groove anyways. You're gonna yell at me again, aren't you? There it is. Oh, lightning. Not the cage ball, not the cage ball. Oh my god, the flames. Okay, phase 2. Takes the form of... Oh! I don't think I've seen that. Oh wait, he's doing it. This is phase 2. What am I doing? No. Birdie. Birdie. Stop breathing flames at me. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Oh, not the laser, not the laser, not the laser. Oh, camera angle, please. Holy shit, I can't tell where it's firing things at. Okay, how many tails is that already? Aren't you supposed to give me some free groove soon? Before I die, preferably? It's usually after like 5 tails. Oh my god, the frigging camera angle and laser. Okay, this is the free groove part. I hope I can build up enough. Wow, it let me destroy so many tails. Usually it only lets me destroy like 4. Oh my god, you're not giving me free... You're doing the... Oh shit, I'm so dead. It's not doing the little groove thing. I hate this bird. I think I'm going to die. Does it not do that specifically because it's time trial? Oh god, I hate you, bird. Oh, why did I fat finger the Where's the tail? Oh, there it is. Oh, crap. Window. Or Naku.
欲とよりマシか順調だな
Oh, crap, the flames. No, 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 not the flames, not the flames, not the flames, not the flames. Nope, that's it. Oh my god, I fat fingered my final remix too early. I'm not doing this again. Oh, I thought it was after first phase. There's a... Like, when I fight it in story mode... I'll go do that later, maybe. I don't feel like doing that again right now. I remember fighting it in, like, the story. After the first phase, it usually starts with the like, groove balls. And then, after I destroy, like, 4 or 5 tails, it'll redo it. But then if I destroy another 4 or 5 tails, then it does the lasers. I don't know if that's because that's like hard difficulty and its attack pattern changes on ultimate. I guess I'll go fight another day Shiba one more time and see if I can get his ultimate drop. Aside from like damage changes, I do think some of the bosses have different attack patterns on ultimate. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go fight Shiva. At least I can actually beat Shiva, I think. Oh, wait, I can eat food. Show's almost maxed out. I don't think maxing him out would actually change much, but... Okay, his defense is now maxed out. Which means he can have some coffee. Which he doesn't like. Oh well, usually for attack I don't actually use coffee. I go to the ramen shop for attack. This is fine. I am poor right now. I have to go farm gold later. Or again, I guess. Hi, Hishima! Oh, I guess the other smart thing to do if I feel like doing the time trial again is not to fight it on level 1. It's too hard. I like having an actual HP pool. Why did I decide to fight Shiva? What in my brain told me this was a good idea? Okay, red mode. I mean, I wouldn't say it's much of a secret. Aha! Crap. Neku, stop getting hit by something. Oh, I totally just ran into that.
どこを狙っている。
Get. Stop that. Stop doing your little intangibility thing. Come on, Shiba, just die. And also, drop me your ultimate difficulty pin, please. Wait, I'm on yeah, I'm on ultimate. Ow. Nope. Next. Nope, next. Of course, everything's on cooldown when he's like just standing there. Oh, there we go. Please, please, ultimate difficulty drop. Please, ultimate pin drop. Please, ultimate pin drop. Please. Wait, did you not even drop anything? Oh, he did. He dropped Stay Beautiful. That's not ultimate that's not ultimate drop. Oh wait, you do just... Oh, I thought there was a point. Does it let you skip the ending now? Oh good, it lets you skip the ending cutscene now. Party in the booyah. Well, I still have a few things to farm if I really want 100%. I'm not actually redoing the day right now. I just need to go in so I can save. Skip that. Poor Fret. Every time you play this day, over and over, everybody just hates on Fret. I feel like, okay, first of all, whose idea was it to trust Fret to buy the tickets in the first place? Fret's like the least responsible out of the 6. I would give it to either like Neku or Shoka. You're gonna redo me? Like, give me a makeover? Anyways, who's on right now? Is anybody on right now? It's 6 a.m. Oh god. Who is on right now? It's so late. Jet, start streaming and then I'll just raid back into you. And then I'll go to bed. Oh, Juan is on. I can go raid into Juan. Okay. I am going to raid into Juan. He is playing Genshin right now. I think he pulled Alhaitham earlier. I wasn't really watching that much. But anyways, before the raid starts. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye. Go watch Juan spend money on Genshin again.